All right, we're going to start off by asking some of the most popular questions our customers have asked us.
Some of the main questions I hear the most often is, where are you guys located and what sets you apart from your competition?
That's a great question, actually. Our primary offices are located in New Delhi, India, and our main marketing sales office is located in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And what sets us apart from our competitors and many other companies out there is we can basically do everything. We're not just limited to one particular area such as internet marketing and virtual assistants. We're also a web design, call center company. So virtually anything on phone or computer can be done by one of our specialists.
That's definitely a great answer, Mike. I couldn't have said that better myself. Some of the other things that we get asked quite often is, what are our office hours that we're actually...
Basically, our primary operating offices are going to be between the United States and Canada, and those hours run from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Perfect. What are the actual skill sets? So that's more your department, Mike. What are the actual skill sets of all the VAs?
Sure. Well, we have VAs in a wide variety of skills. Basically, our company can do anything that can be done through the internet and phone. And as I mentioned before, some of the common tasks that we do on a regular basis would be, database entry, internet marketing, and internet research. We can also handle your phone answering, web research. We can do invoicing, payroll, recruitment, manage your emails, and schedule events for you. We can also do Microsoft Office help. That's Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, for real estate support, uploading different tasks and properties, social networking, that's your social media such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and we have more information on the website as well.
Definitely, and as you can see, we're definitely not limited to anything. So anything that you can actually imagine, we can actually have done. Like we always like to say here, everything except pour you a cup of coffee. And the rates for a web development team is just as little as $15 an hour. We can also give you a project-based quote. If it's a fairly large project, just let one of our VAs know. We'll be more than happy to take care of that and get it over to the right expert that can actually get you the right quote the first time.
That's right.
One of the other most popular questions we get asked quite a bit, would I be assigned a dedicated VA? And Mike, I'm really going to let you elaborate on this.
Sure, no, that's a great question. And yes, you would be dedicated to one particular virtual assistant rather than talking with multiple different people. They're going to be your main point of contact on a regular basis. And you can basically just treat your virtual assistant contact as your regular employee. You can train them on exactly how you want to do things, and you can contact them at any point throughout the business day. Our VAs are thoroughly trained on pretty much all of the regular jobs that we receive from our clients. And however, each client does have a little bit of their own requirements, so we recommend you spend a little bit of time initially to lay those requirements out, give us a specific idea of how you want it done, and we will do it exactly as per your requirements.
Sure. And some of the other popular things that we get asked on a daily basis, especially being on the sales and marketing side myself, they ask all the time, how do I actually get in touch with my VA?
That's right, and you're going to be provided with all of the contact information up front, so you can contact them through email, Skype, a U.S. phone number, and you can get in touch with them at any time during the business hours.
No, that's perfect.
You can actually get a hold of them 24/7 with the email. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions now, actually. What happens after a client signs up, David?
Yeah, it's quite easy, Mike. You'll actually be contacting one of the team leaders within 12 to 24 hours after the sign up, and it's simple. They'll actually be the ones to actually have a dedicated person on our staff that actually has expertise in your particular area, and that way we can get started right away. Once you get the welcome email, it's real simple. You can reply to all your tasks to that welcome email.
Perfect. Here's another one that comes up occasionally. What happens if I'm not happy with the VA that gets assigned to me?
You can always reach your team leader and discuss any of the current concerns you might have. If you're not happy with the current VA, we'll be more than happy to assign you another one as needed. So.
Perfect. Okay, here's another one that comes up quite a bit, David. Do you have an hourly rate, a fixed hourly rate?
Sure, Mike, and I do. I get asked that quite a bit. We have services with hourly rates starting out as little as $5 an hour. However, we encourage all of our clients to take advantage of our monthly plan. Our plans are designed such a way that the higher the plan amount, the lower will be your hourly rate.
That's right. So basically, the more hours you use, the lower the rate goes.
Exactly.
More full time. So how do I keep track of the hours used?
You'll be sent an actual task report on a daily basis, weekly, and also on a monthly basis, depending on the actual project that you have. So once it's assigned, the time taken to complete each project, status of the product, whether it was completed or not, or if it's not complete, the reason for that. So we give a pretty detailed report.
Sure, sure.
You'll also be provided a username and a password to log into our admin area where you can actually pull up a daily report or weekly or monthly task reports. And it's what we actually call our customer portal.
Great.
So you're able to see everything as far as your invoicing, the projects that are currently being done and which ones have been completed for you. Sure. So what happens if they actually go over their allotted hours?
That's another great question. So say you have somebody who has 40 hours per week on a full-time basis. If you need 50 hours, 60 hours on that peak week, we can certainly do that for you. There's really two options. Either you can buy additional hours at $15 per hour, or you can ask the VA to let our accounts department basically renew your account and go over the allotted amount at the specified rate.
Sure.
So for example, if your original renew date is on the 1st of the month and you've already gone over when it gets to the 20th of the month, basically
we would just reschedule and restart the billing cycle from that time.
That's
and
right.
Then we start over.
That's exactly right. Yep.
No, that's great, Mike. What if I actually had more questions? Could I get asked all the time? What if I have questions? Who do I talk to?
Sure. If you have any specific questions that are not answered in what we've already discussed, you can feel free to contact us. You can talk to your team leader directly, or you can send us an email at info@evirtualservices.com. If you're working with an assistant, you can send to assistant@evirtualservices.com. And we'll be happy to take those inquiries 24 hours a day and get back to them as soon as physically possible. If you're ready to go ahead and hire a virtual assistant, just select the plan you want that fits your budget, sign up, and enjoy basically the free time you can save by having your virtual assistant work for you. Your new VA is going to get in touch with you within the next 24 to 48 hours from the time you sign up, and we basically look forward for dedicatedly working for you and providing you an excellent service.
Sure. Some of the other things that get asked quite often is, how safe is the information coming over?
Sure, because many of our clients provide credit cards and sensitive data and everything. We use the very top SSL security encryption to make sure our data is safe. Our assistants can't access any of your personal information that you have provided in the eVirtual Services portal. So it's all secured, it's all dedicatedly safe in our system.
So how would I actually get in touch with one of the actual virtual assistants?
Sure. The eVirtual Service assistants are actually available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can call our toll-free number, and as I said, our business hours are specified there, but you can feel free to send us an email or leave us a voicemail any time of the day, any day of the week, and just give us a detailed message with what you're looking for and the best way to contact you back, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Is there any setup fee to get started?
Absolutely not. We don't charge any setup fees. We're that confident in the service that we actually provide. There are no setup fees. It's basically a flat rate plan. You pay as you go.
Sure. And how do I unsubscribe my membership? Say that my business goes down or something.
Unfortunately, I've never had to answer that question before because it's never happened. However, if there wasn't that you needed to unsubscribe, you would have to do that in writing, 30-day notice.
Okay. Well, I have other friends interested in this particular service. Can I share my membership with them, or how does that work?
We definitely have plans that are set up for multiple users because we do a lot of Fortune 500 companies all the way down to entrepreneurs.
Right.
We definitely have that capability to have multiple users in one account.
Sure. So how does the eVirtual Services virtual assistant bill to the clients?
Plans will be automatically actually renewed, Mike, on a monthly basis starting from the day that you actually signed up. We'll actually bill the subscription fee to the credit card you provide to us. It's on an auto billing system on a monthly basis.
Great.
If you are looking to cancel your membership, you must do it before the renewal of the next month or it'll automatically renew for you.
That's right, unless you're on a contract basis, and in that case, then obviously cancellation wouldn't apply there. But
That
if you're on the
correct.
Flex plan, you can cancel, upgrade, downgrade at any time. So what is the actual eVirtual Services refund policy?
Yeah, we definitely try to take care of all of our clients. We give you a 100% satisfaction guarantees. If it's not right, we'll fix it, and that's our guarantee.
Mm-hmm. And also, I just wanted to add there that we're basically not able to process refunds once the process is made there and everything, and we'll complete the hours if you want to cancel future service. That's a separate thing. So.
Sure. Some of the other popular, frequently asked questions are, what type of task can my virtual assistant do?
Absolutely, that's a good one. Tasks can really be any sort that don't require a physical presence, the person actually being there. Like I said, anything that can be done through a computer or a phone, basically digitally, can be done by one of our VAs. And actually, they can order things physically for you as well. So basically, all you have to do is contact us to let us know what type of tasks we can execute for you, and basically we'll discuss it and give you a detailed scope of the project and everything, and get a detailed understanding of your requirements for the virtual assistant, and we'll match somebody with that exact background and education and expertise for you.
Sure. So how do I set it up?
Basically, you just go to our website and you click the sign up or registration now link, and then you pick the plan that suits you best. Follow the sign up link. Once it's complete, basically one of your senior managers or your product managers is going to contact you to further understand your requirements.
Sure.
And once we confirm that we understand your requirements, they're basically going to send you over the terms and conditions, which has the non-compete, non-disclosure agreement. Basically get that signed with your invoice, and once your account is all set up, you're going to receive a welcome email as well as a welcome call, and that's going to be from your dedicated virtual assistant. From then on, you have a dedicated virtual employee who can do any of your tasks for you.
That's great. So what measures do you actually take to protect the privacy of the client?
That's a good question, and we touched on that a little bit before, but I want to go into a little more detail. And we're actually registered with the Data Protection Act, and basically what that means is we follow all the requirements per the Data Protection Act, and we have internet firewalls, we have internet restriction policies, and all of our physical securities are our physical locations are very secure on the premises. We have fingerprint IDs for the agents to get in and everything, IP-based security cameras, 24/7 security personnel on duty. No writing material is there or mobile phones, so there's no worries about sensitive data being compromised. And basically, your details are always going to be 100% secure.
Sure. So how long does it actually take to get started with the services?
That's a good question. Once your account is set up and we've received your requirements, basically we can set up your account immediately. Typically it takes about 24 to 48 hours to get that person signed up. But once that particular agent is assigned to you, you can start assigning tasks immediately.
Sure.
How do I contact my virtual assistant once I'm set up, David?
We're actually going to allocate a dedicated number that you can actually call in to talk to your project manager. And from the project manager, you may honestly have about 5 to 10 different employees underneath that person.
Sure.
And because they actually specialize in different parts of the business you're trying to have or project you're having completed.
That's right.
So you would have one person you would actually talk to. It's real simple. You just call over or email to your project manager, and he takes care of everything from there.
Perfect.
It doesn't matter really where you are. We're able to source numbers from virtually any city or any town around the world, so it doesn't matter where you're located at. You can also, like I said, email to your virtual assistant directly to the project manager, instant messengers like Skype, Yahoo, MSN, whatever you prefer to use.
Sure. Okay, so can the virtual assistants make like outbound calls, for example?
Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. That's one of the most popular packages we actually have. The virtual assistant can make unlimited calls, outgoing and inbound, to any of the national numbers around the world. We can even make, like I said, the international calls to as few or as many countries as you want at any given time. So
Sure.
That's definitely not a problem.
So basically, you can call unlimited to anyone in your particular country, and then international rates apply, so you just pay for however many minutes you want.
Absolutely, Mike.
Okay, perfect. So what kind of qualifications do the virtual assistants have? I know that's a question that gets asked pretty frequently.
Yeah, we actually, all of our VAs have a bare minimum of a bachelor's degree. Most of them have PhDs and actually going for their doctorates as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say we don't just hire anybody from any walk of life. Honestly, we go through about 150 to 200 applicants and only maybe keep 3 to 5 of those applicants, just because we really only want the best of the best with our company.
And that's really where we set ourselves apart, is we really focus on that core.
No, definitely.
So basically, if I want someone in a specific area, can I hire a VA that has specific qualifications such as a master's or technical engineering or maybe a medical background? Can I really specify that?
Sure, absolutely, Mike. Like I said, you're not limited with us. It doesn't matter if you're looking for a paralegal or a legal assistant, or if you're looking for an accounting assistant. It doesn't matter. Like I said, we can do everything for you. We're not limited with our company.
Such as what, maybe?
We can actually, like I said, we can do medical backgrounds, engineering backgrounds. I mean, we come from a wide array of services.
That's great. All right, well, thanks for watching, and please contact us to get started or for more information.